Waiting for it to load up. Then we'll just have to share it on the page again. Boom. And we are back. We are back, people. I apologize. Um, yeah.
Technical difficulties. But I did get me a beer, so there's something that came out of this.
So, guys, we were talking. Felice has joined us now. Welcome, Felice. For those who didn't hear this in the beginning, well, this is the Drink of the Game podcast. We had technical difficulties in which Freddie's house just turned black, and we had to start all over, guys. So that's why this is the part two of the Drink of the Game podcast with a different background. We were trying to go back on Twitch, but right now it's not working. So right now we're just exclusive on YouTube. So we apologize for those that are watching us on Twitch. You know, but we do have our giveaway coming up. Code word coming up for Cyberpunk 2077. We're gonna be doing that giveaway soon, so listen out for that. We were in the middle of talking about Twin Mirrors, Don't Nod's game, and I think I left off in mentioning how the guy he might be crazy. We don't know yet. We don't know. I would love to know how that, at what point in his life that voice got into his head. But they said he's always been a good detective, so I'm assuming that voice is part of the reason why. And there's instances in the game in which he's basically talking to himself. He's in his head, like figuring out these crimes and stuff, or figuring out what happened at a crime scene. First one is starting off with himself and what he did at a bar when he was blacked out. You know, Felice, I think you were watching the stream when I did that, right? So
I was running home from the train.
you watched how he was able to go ahead and look at little things. Sometimes I feel like you gotta look for too many clues to put certain things together. But once you got all the clues and it's time to piece the shit together and see what happened, it's pretty cool. And I want to see where this story goes. I think there's about 5 or 6 different endings if I read right. So we'll see. I'm trying to finish this stream by this weekend if I'm lucky. If I don't get to, I will finish it by next week for sure. Could have maybe this weekend I might be too consumed with Cyberpunk that I might not even touch Twin Mirrors this weekend.
Is it one of those games where like there's part 1, part 2, part 3, or is it just like a standalone game?
It was supposed to be that, but they decided to put all the episodes into one. So it's
That's
all one game now. So at first I thought it was going to be that. So I was be like that. So I was playing like for 2 hours the first day, thinking that, okay, when is this going to end? When is this going to end? And I realized that it wasn't ending. I was like, you know what? I did pay $25, so maybe it's not episodic. So I went online and it said that they decided not to release it episodic this time. They said it's going to put the whole game together. So, which is a relief at the same time, but it was just like, okay, now I have to, I don't know when it's going to end. I could play for God knows how long. I'm assuming it's going to be no more than like a 10-hour game. So it's probably something I could, if I just stream it Thursday night, Saturday morning, I could probably get through it and finish it. But we'll see where it goes, guys. Not promising this weekend, but I promise I will finish that stream, and it's on YouTube. Next up is a game that a few of us aren't too excited about, like Felice and Mike, and I'm playing right now, which is Phoenix Rising, which was formerly known as Gods and Monsters for those who were following it from the early days. And this game, as if anyone's been watching the reviews, is being held up as like a mixture of Assassin's Creed and Breath of the Wild. Now, to me, it's been like Breath of the Wild, Assassin's Creed, and some Fable in there when you talk about the combat and stuff, because of course there's no like blood and stuff. They got a good little customization, nothing too big up in there when you start the game. The humor in the game is good. There's like back and forth between Prometheus and what's his name?
Deuce.
Yeah. Yep. And also you had who else? I ran into what's his face, man. I'm trying to think of the guy, Hermes. Hermes, and he's pretty funny and stuff. And like some of the things that he was doing, I wasn't sure that he was really doing, so I had to go and Google it. And I'm like, is Hermes this type of god? And they do stay true to his name and stuff. I just never knew about the mischievous side of Hermes. So when I went and Googled it, and because he was doing some crazy shit, and I'm just like, is this what Hermes did in the books and stuff in Greek mythology and all
Is
that?
this
Like,
game like kid for like I know the graphics are. Is this game for like kids? Is this like a
mm,
first Assassin's Creed game for like little kids?
It's kids friendly. It's definitely kids friendly.
friendly combat wise, but when you're playing, there's my only problem. I always complain about Resident Evil games that there's too much puzzles. Resident Evil 7 was the best Resident Evil to me because there was barely any puzzles. It was just survive and kill things. You know, you just made it through stuff. Yes, you had to find a key here and there, but that's something you might have to do if you have to escape a house, you know, and if you've been kidnapped. Not if you're in a fucking police station, Resident Evil 2, and all of a sudden there's these puzzles and secret basements and keyholes that are only using diamonds to get inside and open up, which is one of the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen.
That's like so 90s though. It's so crazy. Like those
Yeah,
games were everywhere in the 90s.
yeah, exactly. And that's just so dumb because who predicted all those years ago when this police station was opened up that there will be a zombie outbreak and someone is gonna, and even if they did make it like that and they said, hey, someone might need to escape this place, why make it so hard?
I'm
Why
curious,
make
did they ever explain that?
I don't
Yeah, I was saying to you before that it wasn't because of the police station that made it like that. It was because Umbrella Corp. Umbrella Corp owns everything. The whole concept behind Resident Evil is the fact that Umbrella owns everything. Why else would there be an Umbrella laboratory under the ground, under the police station? All that has nothing to do with the police station. As far as you're concerned, the police are dumb. They all died. I don't know if you
know,
noticed that.
but even on the regular floors, like there's key
That's
cards,
all. That
there's
all has to do with the.
holes for
Yeah,
like red
there are key
diamonds.
cards. There are key cards and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that especially that clock and the woman statue, with the
Yeah.
emeralds. Yeah, but if you think about it, the people who own the police station are all Umbrella.
It's
So
funny. You sound like Dre when he's like trying to defend Lord of the Rings, where he's like, "No, you don't get it. They had to go to the volcano to destroy the ring."
no, hey, they did have to go to the volcano to destroy the ring because there's no
But
other
it's
way.
just like, yo, okay, like relax. But like,
People
it's
say,
just,
why didn't they just take the Eagles for the get go?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically though, if you don't have games, if you don't have games that have puzzles and mind twisters, then you have a bunch of whack games like Viking or like that like any other game. Like we don't want all games being like Call of Duty where you just shoot and
Well,
so,
look,
I mean,
but
you should have the
like,
option. You should have the option though. You should
but
have the
things
option.
like
I think.
Uncharted made it make sense. You know, Uncharted, we
Should
get
have the
put
option.
in there, but that's like you're in ancient lands and people don't want you to get their treasure. So what's the best way to know that you earn the treasure is that you solve this puzzle and you earn your treasure. You know, if I'm running from zombies, I don't want to have to earn my way to freedom. You know, like I just want to be able to shoot my way to freedom. You know, like
No locked doors.
you know exactly. No locked doors.
That's
no
funny.
locked doors. You know,
Oh, you got that Friday.
good. And then so did we share this new stream onto the Facebook? Did anybody do that?
Probably
thought
not.
I saw it. No.
I
It
don't.
went on
You
the-
probably
on
don't
the-
want
on
to,
the
but I
Discord.
got the restream to work.
You know,
But I don't know if you want
let's
to
put this
switch over
right
one
now,
more
right
time.
over to
Wait, how
the-
do you share this?
I'm gonna go to the page right now. Sorry, people who are watching right now. I'm just sharing our stuff over to our Facebook page. Felice, you know you keep cutting in and out. So I should just comment on that. We're back. You know, so people can
Yeah,
see,
and tell them to catch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
On the YouTubies.
Mm-mm-mm.
But how you like Cold War? I was talking about a little bit, please. How you like to
Wait, but I
control
didn't finish
vibrations?
Talking about Thing though.
What?
We're just talking about Phoenix Rising.
Oh,
So I'll start with the bad. The bad stuff is just too much puzzles. And there's like everywhere I turn, like they try to be like Breath of the Wild where you have those random dungeons you could just go into and then there's like a little puzzle, you do this and that. Those are kind of fine, except for some of them in the beginning feel kind of repetitive. So I'm just like, oh my god, I feel like I'm having to do this, shoot the arrow here, throw this block over here, open this up, and you just do these dungeons are just a way to get more power. Like you're getting pieces of Zeus's lightning in order to power up your weapons or get new skills. I think it's new skill. They go work as ability points and shit like that. And there's like a multiple ways of getting new skills in this game, not just by getting Zeus bolts. Um, but how come it says you're in the waiting room, Felice? I don't know. Is saying Felice Cat
Yeah,
is in the waiting
accept it. Just trust me, accept it.
room. So yeah, so then you have that way, and you also have the way of oh god, it's like these what do you call these things? It's like these colorful things you find around the place. Ambrosia, that's what they call them, and you can use them to power up your weapons and craft new stuff. And you have like the Hall of Gods is like your safe zone. You and Hermes are there, and you can change your character's appearance at any time. You can upgrade your weapons there. You can fast travel there too, thankfully, because the amount of shit you do and the places you go, you're just like, oh my god, gotta fast travel here again, or I have to travel back there again. But you don't level up as fast as you do in Assassin's Creed and stuff, but I like the way you explore. The world is beautiful and everything is so fucking colorful. Like it's amazing. Like my fucking outfit right now.
What system you playing on again?
No, I'm playing it on Xbox,
Mm.
Series X. So everything looks good, and the combat is fine. Like, it's nice and fluid. You use RB to use your sword, R2 to use your axe, hold L to use your arrows. Of course, you don't pick up arrows in this game. They like magically appear back in your thing,
Of
and so you
course.
get six at a time. Unless you upgrade your thing, then you get a little more than six at a time. I'm gonna take off my hat because it seems to keep disappearing in the background. Makes it look like it's just my fucking face. But yeah, but so
I have a couple of questions. I played the Stadia demo, and in that demo, you're kind of like they give you like a lot of shit. How
give
does
you
it
a
feel?
lot of.
Kind of, how does it feel going back to like zero? Do you
I
miss the
felt
stuff?
better.
Oh, you
I
feel
actually
better?
felt better because now I feel a sense of progression. As in the demo, I felt too powerful. I'm just like, you guys just gave me everything I needed just to just blow through this demo, basically, and say, hey, man, I love this game. But some people would do that. That works for some people, just having all the power in the world to just blast through a level and all that stuff. That works for some people, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, if I could get this powerful, that I'm getting this game. But me playing it, I'm like, man, there's nothing to work for. Yes, you gave me this little bit of story to play through, but I want to know why this started. I want something to work towards, and that's what playing it from the get go and not playing that demo really gets you. So
And you playing again the Stadia Xbox X Series X. How does the graphics compare? Does Stadia hold up, or you can see a big difference?
it holds up. I'll say probably maybe with the lighting and stuff. Like I'll say, but then again, it was a demo, but the lighting seemed a little better on the Series X. Like the sun beaming on the grass, and here we go. I was just talking shit about shadows, but yeah, you actually see like the shadows a little bit better and all that type of shit. So. And guys, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Anybody that's watching on YouTube right now, I don't know how much people are watching right now. I can't track the comments, but Freddie is looking at the comments right now. So go ahead and comment if you have any questions or anything. And so we're about to start the Cyberpunk conversation. Unless Felice, you had any questions about Phoenix Rising?
Well, I told you what I
Tell us
felt about
what
it already.
turned you off about the game, because I know you played it. And what turned you
Ugh.
off during the demo?
Don't get me started. I know people waiting for this contest, so I'll make it quick. I did not buy the game. I was gung ho. I was the one that was pushing you guys from when it got the video for Ubisoft when it first got released. You guys were like, nah, and then the next video
Well,
came out.
I was like, nah. I was like, it was kind
Well,
of.
everyone was like, nah, including Captain BD. And then but he said he would try it. And then when the demo came out on Stadia, he was the only one that was playing it. And then he was like, this is the shit. This is the shit. And he kept streaming it, and I was like, fuck, I need to see this game. I need to play this game. And then when I finally got my hands on it, like maybe a few days prior to, I don't know if it's still up, but a few days prior when they finally came back on Stadia,
I was like, what the fuck is this? It had no direction. I mean, I like non-linear games, but it had no direction. It was too open world. I get that it was a demo, but
Damn,
there
you would
was a
hate
story.
Assassin's Creed then if you talk about too open
No,
world.
no, 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 no. They're neither one of them are linear, but with Assassin's Creed, at least there's like icons and like there's some sort of like progression or there's some sort of like you know where you're going. With me, with this game, I started on top of a mountain because I mean you start on top because you're supposed to float down. So I started on top of something, I don't know, some mountain or whatever. And then I was like, oh, it's so pretty. So I got sidetracked and I start flying down the mountain. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be up there. So I spent most of my time, like in Breath of the Wild, climbing up the sides of mountains and trying not to lose my stamina before I fell down. That's what most of my time. And then I found out how to glide because I thought I could fly, but I knew I couldn't fly at the same time. And then I didn't understand what I was doing, and I think I got in a couple of fights, but like it wasn't enough. It was just a pretty game. That's what I felt like. It was a pretty game. I didn't understand what I was doing, and as I was going through things, like I found myself in places that I probably wasn't supposed to be, like kind of like when I was playing Breath of the Wild, and I was like, oh, I'm here. All right, well, there's this thing over here. I guess I'll do this. And then I got some special power, but I didn't feel like I earned the power. I just got the power because I randomly climbed up a mountain that I shouldn't have been up.
Yeah, this game, starting from the get-go, I'll tell you now, there's a bunch of times where I wish they just gave me the power. You know, like
oh well, I got lucky, I guess.
Yeah, the demo is completely different. They said for the demo they just broke off a random piece of the game and they just put a story on it. Like that's what we saw is in the game, but what we experienced during the demo, we're probably not going to experience during the real game. You know, but there's times when I'm just like, damn, I wish I had this power, but this game makes you work for your powers. Like they don't just like Assassin's Creed, every mission you do, every side quest you do, you're like gaining experience points, like 2 experience points for every mission you do. And next thing you know, like you're
I like that though. That skill tree.
It's good, but I think Assassin's Creed did that because like right from the get-go, like you need to be like power level 150 to do this and that. And it's just like, what the fuck? I'm only like 70 something right now. You know, but other than that, the progression is good. I do like that there's stuff to do all over the place. I just feel like it's like maybe I'm still early in it. I'm still like in the first 2 areas, and there's no direction as to where to go right now. Because right now you have to find these other gods, and they're supposed to help you take out Typhon, who's the main enemy in the game. If you know your myths and legends, he's like child of the Titans and shit like that, wants to take out the gods. So you have to help these other gods, find these other gods, and they're supposed to help you take them out. And like the game shows you where you have to go, but they don't pinpoint it on the map. You have to like just look for these specific places and travel there, you know. But while you're traveling there, there's a whole bunch of shit. Like I said, there's like a mini dungeon here and there. Like these mini bosses. Like I felt powerful at some point, and I tried to go. Like they have these special chests all over the place, and I didn't know some of them were guarded by like these mini bosses, and they're beatable at a certain point, depending on what powers you have at the point. But some of them would completely whoop your ass. Like I haven't died yet because you have the freedom to run away. So the one boss that almost killed me, I just jumped off the cliff and flew away from. So, but I think there's fun to be had, and I think I will beat this game before I ever beat Breath of the Wild. You know, that's for sure because I feel like this is more fast paced than Breath of the Wild, and my weapons don't break, which is something I hate about Breath of the Wild. Yes, yes, guys, I know. Before you attack me, it's a great game. We all love Breath of the Wild, but it's annoying when you're in the middle of a battle and your shit breaks.
That's why I got the Master Sword right away, because that doesn't break, right?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I think that and the shirt. I think like the 2 items in that game that don't break. So I'm like, I kept just using that over and over again.
Strategy guide. It's like sitting right here in my fucking face, but still have yet to use it. I got to start the game over and just go through the strategy guide. But guys, Phoenix Rising is still a good game. You know, at least an 8. You know, it's at least an 8. I say don't buy it now with Cyberpunk coming this week. If you're gonna buy Cyberpunk, don't invest any money into Phoenix Rising right now because Cyberpunk is probably gonna take me away from everything, and I'm playing it on 2 different consoles. So it's definitely gonna take some damn time. We already went over, like, I guess for those who didn't watch the Gamers Network podcast, I guess we could say what we want to start our classes with Cyberpunk. But before we go into that, guys, those listening right now, if you want to win a cup, we're going to enter names. I'm putting them into this raffle. And like I usually do on other podcasts, I spin the wheel. If it lands on your name, you win. So all I need you to do right now is comment Keanu. That's all you got to do. Comment Keanu right now. And at the end of the pod, I will get all the names. That's it. Or as these people are entering their names, just give me the names. I'll add it to this thing, and when it's time, we will do it. You know. So you just let me know when people put their names in, and I will just add it here to the wheel. You know.
Yeah.
I just saw you. Variety Views. Hey, what's good? Thank you for showing up again.
Yes. So
That's my friend.
okay. So I hope people are hearing this. I don't know how much people are listening.
Comment, Keanu. Comment. You know how to spell it. I'll spell it for you.
Yeah.
I think I spelled it right.
Was it Keanu? Keanu?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No.
Spell it. I spelled it for you. Now you just gotta do it again. Oh, she said it already. All right, good. So this is gonna enter you. This is you're one of them. I'm not on the other ones though.
So whose name is that? Whose name am I putting in?
Huh?
Whose name am I putting in?
You want her actual name or the name that's on that?
No matter.
Her username.
Well, Variety Views is her username.
What? Spell that out.
Variety Views.
Priority? Oh.
Variety.
Oh, okay. Priority Views?
By variety. I said variety.
Variety.
I'm
okay.
Sorry, the Caribbean in me. I say things wrong. Variety and then views with a Z.
All right. Did anybody else comment yet?
I'm checking right now on the other one.
No, I don't. Nothing on YouTube yet.
I'm on Facebook right now. We should probably tell them on Facebook.
They should have been fucking listening. We could have.
I mean,
to this person right away.
But this is from 56 minutes ago. I'm looking at when the first thing crashed because we have like two people in there that didn't get to see this probably.
Right, we shared the link on Facebook.
Yeah,
did you? Oh, I'm not in that link. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the previous comment. There's a Ryan and there's someone else, but they're not in this video. In a Samuel. Oh, that's my old employee.
Yes, I told you, Sam. He knows.
Sam knows. That's not on Facebook. That's not on YouTube. That's on Facebook.
I'm just gonna add this comment.
All right, let me go back to YouTube. There's 4 people watching now. I guess say it again. I guess.
I'll say it one more time, guys. Comment Keanu if you want to be entered into the contest. Keanu is the keyword, and your name will be entered in, and the wheel will be spun at the end of this pod.
There are like 4 people. I'm one of them, I guess. So I guess this doesn't count. But there's 3 other people who are watching.
Oh my goodness.
I think because of technical difficulty, maybe we should consider everyone who initially started watching and commented on all the platforms. We should probably consider all of them.
All right. So
which is not that many. It's like 5.
All right. So So who we have? We had Sam.
Daniel Barris was one that was in there. We already have Variety Views. There was a Ryan, which I'm checking right now. Ryan.
What does Daniel like?
Ryan Legrier.
Ryan.
It says Legrier, Legrier.
Legrier.
You already got Daniel, right? Daniel Barrios.
Yeah, that's who that.
You got Samuel Whitted.
Yes, I got Sam.
And as for the comment of us breaking down, we have Mark. That counts, right? Technically, he's probably watching.
Yeah, Mark was just hitting me.
Because he said, "Did I win?" I'm not on Twitch right now, but obviously I know that it was the same person's Variety Views was on that. I don't see anyone
so
else.
far, we got 5 entries. So I guess if you see more people join, just let them know what the keyword is while we finish talking here.
Okay.
And then, Fred, so what did you say? What class you said you was going to start off at with Cyberpunk?
Oh, I know I wasn't there.
Well, yeah,
No,
you wasn't
it
there.
was
So
Mike.
now you could tell us, like, so they have Nomad, I believe. There was what's the 3 things at the beginning? It is
City, Street Kid, Nomad, and Corporal Kid.
Corporal. Yeah.
And then
So
there's
which
the
one of
other
those
thing
were you
too.
gonna pick?
I was thinking about actually being Corporal just
Yeah?
because it's something I normally wouldn't play as.
I'm Corporal because I became a suit. So I'm definitely.
I want to be Corporal because I'm just hearing all the like people talking about how like uh your like different endings and how you play. So I told Dre when he came over that I'm gonna be just an asshole. I'm just gonna be just killing people
Yes.
evil and like I just don't. I feel like Corporal would fit that kind of person, like somebody who doesn't care about people, who just like all about the money. So I'm trying to have like a whole like character built with this guy. Oh girl, probably
And
a
then
girl.
what's your subclass? Because I'm going with Techie. So
What was
Corporal.
the other ones?
Felice, you remember the other ones? I know it was Tech.
I didn't know it was like 3 other ones.
The classes of Punk, or you talking about the other thing?
Yeah,
The
the class.
solo, Netrunner, and Techie.
Yeah, there you go. Netrunner. And what was the other one?
Techie and solo.
What's the night? The night one sounds pretty good.
The,
I might do that
the
one.
Netrunner?
All right.
Yeah.
I heard we had a Zach that added it. Piano.
Oh, where? I didn't look at it yet. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the schematics for the thing. So you want to know about Netrunner, Fred?
Yeah.
It's like being a stealthy computer hacking wizard. Basically, when I think of Netrunner, I think of like Watch Dogs, but done right. But done right. Because Watch Dogs, I mean, I know you play a lot of it, you streamed a lot of it. I played it for like two streams and I gave up on it because I was bored. But you can actually hijack someone's prosthetic limbs in this, cause havoc on more than a personal level. On a more personal level. It also leads to like a lot of unexpected chaos and it's pretty cool. I mean, imagine hacking someone's limb. That's just rude.
Funny. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting.
Yeah.
Yourself. You know?
That would be you. Why would you do that? You're so
something I would do.
It is.
If it's a friend, not a random person on the show, unless they were being an asshole.
You know, when I first heard about this, before I read about it about netrunners and techies, I thought that techies were netrunners. I thought it was one and the same, but techies are just like the people who like craft the guns and the technology. They're like the engineers of the world, which I thought was pretty cool. I thought that they were like one and the same. Like they're the hardware while the techies are the software, and the software's chilling out by themselves.
Yeah. So one thing I want to talk about. So we got the scores. The embargo was lifted today. A lot of people are giving this stuff. I've seen 9, 9, 9, 9, and then of course a 7 from GameSpot. So I've read the reviews. Everything I read, like everyone's talking about, like at least those who gave it 9, like there's one place like my favorite pod, Easy Allies. They talked about they just giving a first impression. They showed us, they talked about it for 45 minutes, and they're like, they're not going to give a score until they play it without the bugs until after the update comes out, which is the smart thing to do. But of course, everyone wants the clicks and the likes and all that stuff. So
I think it is because it's a day one patch. So like the day you get it, you get the update before you even push start. So I think they should review that copy. Now, if the update was like 2 weeks after release, then that's different. But like this is a patch that you have to get through before you even start the game. So it should be counted.
Admitted that they got cut off like 3 times. The game broke down in the middle of a mission or whatever, but they said it wasn't enough to make them stop wanting to play the game and everything. And they was like, it's a great game, multiple endings. I think the guy that reviewed it beat it like twice already. He said they say it's like 30 hours if you just go through the main story, but you don't want to miss out the side quests, because they said the side quests feel more impactful than the story does. So let people know that. GameSpot, their complaint was one, they took the glitches into consideration. They didn't even care that it didn't have its update. They just like, yeah, the game glitched on us this many times. They claimed, or the guy who reviewed it claimed, because it's all, remember, reviews are one person's opinion. Like just because it's GameSpot giving it off, like the guy that's playing next to him might be like, yo, this is awesome. What the fuck are you doing giving this game a 7? So I'm not gonna blame the whole site, but I should have got the guy's name. But the guy who did it, he put the glitches at the forefront. He said that he didn't feel satisfied with the story. He felt more satisfied with the side missions, and the main story gave him no type of satisfaction, which is the complete opposite that I'm hearing from everyone else. Everyone else is just like, the main story is a little too short, because we've been hearing about people playing for hundreds of hours, like over 100 hours. So like, what are they doing? And of course you guys as reviewers had to rush the story if you're going to get this review out. So don't blame the game because you had to rush it. You were doing your job. How about you do your job and just do a review of the story, and then someone who doesn't have to throw out a review come out and just play the game, and then do another review on a full playthrough of Cyberpunk review of the game. That would have been better. Just like how they split up multiplayer and single player reviews when it comes to Call of Duty. I'm pretty sure you could do something like that, or within the realm of that, when it comes to Cyberpunk. Like, here's our review now before the update, and then now we'll give you guys another review after the update.
Question: how many updates do you think? Because it seems like before, this wasn't an issue 15 years ago, having day one patches and stuff like that. So when do we start judging games before updates? Like, because 20 years ago we didn't have updates for games. The game was what it was on launch. So like, how much are we gonna just give this game that extra cushion? Is this a standard now? Is this like, okay, 3 patches and then we could give a review for a game? Like, how many?
We know CD Projekt Red, with the way Witcher 3 came out and the way they fixed that game like that, they're good at putting in their patches. And at least with them, if there's more to be added with the game, we're gonna get it for free. Now, excluding the multiplayer update. Like, the CD Projekt Red is always ready to do straight up fan service. Straight up fan service. So what we're gonna do now? So unless Felice, you have anything to add about anything you saw.
I'm excited. That's all. I want to hack some parts.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I think, man, I can't wait. I don't even know if I want to stream this game, but at the same time, I want to
enjoy it
myself. Yeah, it's like I don't want to have to talk to you people while I'm trying to take
your camera off. Just take your camera off and pretend you're not there.
What I might do is my Stadia version I might stream, and then my Xbox version I just play for myself, and then I'll stream whenever I'm on Stadia. I might. I'm
going to stream it, but I'm going to skip the first hour. Like the first hour, I want to make my character, take my time, figure everything, and then when I'm getting into it, then I'm going to stream it. When I could just.
I might stream part of it, but not the whole game. I only streamed one whole game, which was only Sackboy.
That game is going to be flooded on Twitch. So many people are going to be streaming that game.
That's the point, man.
One of us have to take advantage of it. Freddie, since you're the married gamer, and as much as I'm probably getting sick on Wednesday night and not going to work on Thursday, one of us got to put this shit out on the internet.
Yeah, for sure. Felice could do it. I could do it. Anybody could do it. But I do a little plug-in. I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, break time, 12 o'clock. So just catch me. Might catch me play some Cyberpunk.
I'm always in your streams though.
I know, we should play some.
You need to comment. When I be talking to you, you be ignoring me. I'll be like, oh my gosh.
I'm not used to people talking to me on it.
I'm like, hey, boy, hey. He's like, so I press this button and I go this way, and this is really important, guys.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just I'm so focused. Yeah, I'm I want to because that's the thing when you're starting to stream. You want to make sure people watch you. They think you're good. Because if I just suck,
they don't care if you suck. Trust me, I die a lot in my games. I die so much. They don't care.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I just gotta have some more fun with it.
So I guess we're winding down to the end, guys. About to give away,
Right.
about to roll the die on this thing. So right now, guys, if there's anybody in
I'm gonna
the
check
chat
one last
that
time.
did not comment Keanu, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to get your name in here.
Mark Espinosa. Oh, here you did that. You already got Mark, right?
I got Mark already.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
check
I got Variety Views,
Facebook.
Who Dat, Ryan Laguerre.
You got who dat?
You know, huh?
You got who dat?
I got Who Dat.
Word?
Yeah.
Who dat showed up? Oh, dope.
And so Mark, Sam, and Zach. Got
Mark,
those
Sam,
6
Zach.
things.
We got Baby TJ
Wait. Let me see if there's more.
Who is
on
that?
Facebook
on
right
YouTube. Baby TJ. Just put Keanu.
TJ, like the letters TJ.
T and J?
Okay.
Yeah.
Baby TJ.
Okay. I thought I saw something else, but hold on, because
So we got
I'm counting the first link too when we first started, because that's when we broke off.
Mhm.
And you got Ryan, right?
I
Yeah,
got Ryan up in there. Mhm.
And Mark was just saying how the reviews for Cyberpunk are annoying.
Yes, I read your
I don't
comments.
trust nobody.
Mark. Like I read everything. Mark wrote like a paragraph. And
One thing I have to say is like I saw Easy Allies kind of impressions, and then I saw IGN, and it's crazy because those two kind of contradict each other. So like at the end of the day, it's just somebody's opinion. But IGN was like gave it a shit, and then Easy Allies was like, I like this part of the game. I like this part of the game. So like they're both just kind of going against each other.
Maybe we should do something like that Friday after we've invested our Thursday night into the game. Like Friday, we could all come on here and we'll just make a quick hit video for YouTube and just talk about what we're liking and not liking about the
Early
game.
impressions, yeah. I think
agree
that's
on
I
that.
think I'm down.
Because I know Thursday night is our podcast. So depends on how much we talk about it and how much time we've gotten in with it Thursday night. So check out the Gamers Podcast, guys. Thursday night, 8 p.m. It's also live. No electricity outages on Thursday nights, hopefully, and we should be good. It's crazy how that happened to us today.
Why in the middle of it? It was getting good.
I know. It's so fucking good. So is anybody else? I'll give 30 more.
I'm asking one last time.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
28, 27, 26, 25. I'll stop counting.
I'm like,
I know. I'm counting in my head.
I can't type that fast.
Is there anybody in the comments right now that has anything they want to add? Like any game you're playing? What games are you guys playing right now? Mark, I know Assassin's Creed. You're playing Assassin's Creed right now. Is it boring you yet? Or are you still loving it?
Mark is I'm down. Oh wait, what's that? 3, 2. Why is the 3, 2, 1 go?
he's trying to win. He's like, close this contest.
Like, give me this shit. Stop playing with my
He's like,
emotions.
stop adding more people to it.
I'm trying to give people.
I'm down to 15 seconds.
The reason why we did that is because literally
the outage
we cut off.
We know
But
people are
it's
in
10
there.
seconds. It's 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
All right. I tried.
So all the entrants, Variety Views, Who Dat, Ryan, Mark, Sam, Zach, and Baby TJ. Hopefully you got that right. So I'm gonna put the medium time on long, and then so to give everyone a fair chance. And I hope you guys can see my phone. I don't know, the camera might not pick up my fucking phone. Let me see if I put it right in it.
Put it like on your chest.
I know, I should put it on my chest, right? But then it's gleaming all this light.
Yeah.
If I turn off,
Are there no timers in Zoom?
Oh no! Even if I
You gotta turn on the brightness because you just disappeared.
I know. If I turn off my light, So.
Oh. Why don't you just count with? Oh wait, no, you're not doing that. You're doing that.
But don't worry, it's here, guys. So I'm about to just spin. I'm gonna spin. Okay.
Oh, Popo's coming. They wanted the copy.
So.
Oh shit! They just crashed into something.
It's spinning.
Yo!
We got blackout. We got crashes. What's
The
going on?
police! They just crashed into something outside my building.
We got a winner. Variety Views. Variety
That's the
Views
fire
is
department?
our winner.
Congratulations.
Fight Popo, crashing.
It's the fire department. They just crashed into a car across the street from the house.
It's all right, but Variety Views, congratulations. Variety Views on our Facebook. She's on our Facebook, right?
She's on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yeah, so
She just joined too. She's a new member.
yeah,
I just
joined
invited.
yesterday, I think, or like
I just invited her.
So congrats to you just joining us and automatically winning a free game.
Hey, boo boo.
You will get contacted by me, and I'll let you know how we are going to do this, and you can let me know what console you want this game on.
Her husband's gonna be mad happy.
Don't worry, guys. More giveaways coming. Don't forget, if you haven't entered now, just take a snapshot that you're subscribed to YouTube and post it on our Facebook on Super Mario Game and Watch a thread, and you will be entered for Thursday to win a Super Mario Game and Watch console, whatever handheld you want to fucking call that shit. So we're giving that away Thursday. And remember, guys, it pays to listen when it comes to Gamerish. We're here to entertain and give back to those of you that
support us.
And support us. And our Patreon is coming soon. Okay, our Patreon is coming soon. We can only hope that you continue to show love, even though we're just starting at $1. If you just contribute $1, we will really love that. To help us do all these giveaways and do even more than we're doing now. So Variety, I will be contacting you soon. So look out for my messages. Everybody else, thanks for participating. Thanks for watching. Until next time.